Welcome to the only radio show not hosted by a right-wing wacko. Just kidding. How is everybody? If you love horror, you better smash the subscribe button, and do whatever you want because that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. So let's get that going. This is a mystery recap video. Not sure what that means. This is a mystery act. The family 7 days without moving, or they will be detected. I don't know what this is about. I just picked some random stuff. So let's watch it. It's supposedly horror, and I like horror. I hope you guys do too, because we're gonna watch it anyways. Blah.
I'm going to explain a horror movie called Outside. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take
Outside. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just playing. That's cool. Let's watch Outside. Hopefully it's pretty good.
care.
Spoiler alert.
The movie opens in the Philippines, where all the major cities have been overrun by mindless and bloodthirsty zombies.
Sounds good already. Sounds like America. I'm just playing. Let's keep going.
Our protagonist, Francis Abel, has somehow managed to escape Manila and head towards his home village along with his wife, Iris, and their two sons, Josh and Lucas. They soon reach an old, seemingly empty and abandoned house.
That looks like a nice
Francis
house.
grabs a piece of metal pipe and
That house is beautiful. Look at that wall. Look how ornate that is. Ornate. That's probably the best word I know in the world. That's like the biggest word I know.
Cautiously enters the house. As he slowly walks inside, he
Metal
hears
pipe
noises from upstairs and proceeds to check it out. He
Check
soon
it out,
enters a
bro.
room and finds a dead man lying on a bed. There is a gun
He's a zombie. Eat him. Eat him.
near the old man's hand, which indicates that he took his own life. Francis takes the gun and wristwatch. Need to know what time it is. Then heads back.
Maybe he wants to trade for some money, dude. Wristwatches in the zombie apocalypse might be worth money.
Back outside. As he
Especially when all your cash is in the bank.
He was recently transformed into a zombie. It is then revealed that the
Hit her
man
with a
inside the
baseball.
room is Francis's father, and the woman is his mother. The zombie mother eventually attacks. forcing
That's his mom. They always leave out stuff in these stories. I never understand like what's going on because it's his mom. Now he's got to kill his mom zombie. That's almost like Parasite. Remember? Did you guys ever watch Parasite? He had to. Well, I'm sorry I ruined the whole show, but this is ruining the whole show. You know, I don't know.
him to shoot her. Following this horrendous walking
Killer
back home,
Francis.
Francis buries his parents in the cornfield. The Abel family
Was that like that? Just looks like a steak up there. Like, can I have that? Can I just have some food?
settles inside the house for the night. However, Francis cannot fall asleep and stays awake, keeping guard the entire time. In the morning, he checks the water supply and, after confirming it is clean, allows his sons to use it. But Iris doesn't seem happy that they're now stuck in this house. Sometime later, Francis takes his eldest son Josh with him to check another nearby house. There, they find a radio, a flashlight, and some chicken in a cage.
Chicken in a cage. Is it zombie chicken? I want some zombie chicken in a cage.
Also find the owner's dead bodies.
Or maybe Cajun chicken.
Still hanging by the roof. Francis commands Josh to retrieve the keys that are dangling from the body's belts, but as the boy tries to tug the keys out, the
He's
dead
gonna
body
get eaten.
falls on him.
Oh. Bro's gonna have nightmares
Josh
for
is
life.
clearly hurt in the incident. However,
Oh.
Francis doesn't
Did it bite his leg? Oh, he got hurt. It bit him.
help him at all.
He's got the
This is
disease.
because he
Yeah. Bro is he's teaching his son a lesson. You got to teach a man how to fish, bro.
wants his son to learn how to handle difficult situations by himself. That afternoon,
Yeah, except for a zombie. Like, you're in a zombie apocalypse. You shouldn't be touching dead bodies, bro. This is not a good time to teach your son.
Iris takes Francis to the basement of the house so they can check for any supplies or tools that may
Yep, do it, Francis.
be lying around. It is then
Don't do
revealed
it,
that
bro.
Francis's abusive father used to regularly lock him in the basement as punishment. He is clearly not over
Oh, so he's having some flashbacks.
that trauma, but proceeds to get into the room and discovers a generator that has run out of
I want
fuel.
some
Later that night
generators.
During dinner, Iris suggests that they should head north, just a few miles from where they are, because she doesn't feel safe here. However, Francis
I feel
insists
safe.
that they should stay, as it is safer.
Yeah, don't insist you'll stay. I don't know what's going on here. He wants to stay in his parents' house where they were abusive. That was his dad, and he killed himself. I would get out of that house. Why would you want to stay in this like mansion of horrid doom?
With no
I
one
guess.
else around. The following morning, the couple has a conversation near the cornfield that surrounds
Oh, send the kid in the cornfield.
the house. It is revealed that Josh is not Francis's son, which is why
You are not the father.
he doesn't treat him as well as
Oh, that's why.
Lucas. Iris then reiterates that they need
That's why he let his zombie fall on him. I think Francis doesn't seem like a very good guy. Like, he doesn't care that his parents are there.
Need to head north, where the government instructed them to go.
No, never follow the government. The government's gonna kill you off. They think you're there. That's like a trap where they're just gonna kill off everybody, so you guys cannot tell of all the horrors they did, like setting the zombie apocalypse on the world, and they're just gonna blow up everything. So never follow the government. Go the opposite way of where the government wants you to go in this situation.
Just doesn't seem all too happy with that idea, but eventually agrees for the sake of his family's safety.
Yes.
Soon afterwards, they leave in their van.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. But probably not be at the zombie house where your parents are. And probably check if your son got bit by the corpse that fell on him.
Francis driving while Iris plans their route ahead. Everything seems to be going normally until Josh opens his mouth. He accidentally...
What did he accidentally do? Did he get bit by a zombie? Look at him. Ah, Josh, come on, man.
Lets it slip that Iris had recently got a call from Francis's estranged brother, Diego. This news angers Francis.
Diego. Oh, Diego looks so sexy. Diego. I think Francis is going to die and his wife's going to run off with Diego.
So much that he loses focus and nearly crashes into a blockage on a bridge.
He's going to crash into a cornfield.
The family then realizes that it's impossible for the van to drive forward. So
It looks like you just have to kick over like that looked like you just had to kick over like you move a shopping cart and you could have probably went through.
Iris gets out of the van armed with a blade and tries to cut through the barricade. She makes too much noise and soon a soldier who had recently turned into a zombie appears from behind. Francis rushes to
Francis! She's just going to leave you for Diego.
and shoots the zombie with his gun, but while helping her up, more zombies appear behind their van, and their sons are trapped inside.
Well, leave the bastard child, and then save your regular son. I'm just kidding.
That the kids are about to meet their doom, but the parents
Diego
rise to the occasion. Francis bravely shoots at the zombies and lures them away from the van. Iris then manages to rescue their sons, while her husband picks up a grenade from the dead soldier and tries to outrun the zombies. He lunges across the tops of cars and quickly makes some distance from the pursuing zombies.
No,
after making
that looks like he got bit.
it safely
This
behind
guy's
the car,
dead.
He throws the grenade, killing all the zombies.
Well, that's nice. That was very convenient that there was a grenade.
Boom, bitch! Francis then reunites with his family, and they walk back to the house.
He's still got a doll.
2 weeks later,
Tell your son to stop playing with a doll. No wonder he needs to like get emotionally scarred by dropping a zombie body on him, you know? Like he's still hanging out with dolls. Tell him to grow up. It's the apocalypse. He's got to grow up quick.
later, Francis sneaks back to the bridge to fetch the van and realizes that it is in working condition.
It's a zombie. It's a zombie van now.
He's about to drive it to the house when he suddenly changes his mind. For some reason, he doesn't want
to say Francisco. I don't. What was that guy's name? Carlito. I don't know.
his family to leave his ancestral house. Later, he arrives with
His ancestral house or ancestral? I'm just playing.
fuel and lies to Iris that the van is broken down. He then puts the fuel in the generator and surprises his family with lights, air conditioning, and some music. The next morning,
Yeah, don't run the AC. That generator's gonna run out in like a day.
Francis goes to their chicken cage to get some eggs for breakfast.
Chicken,
He discovers
zombie chicken. Oh, zombie dog.
there's a dog inside that has not only killed their chicken, but also bites him on the hand. Iris later
Oh, Francis is dead. He's gonna leave. She's gonna leave him for the guy Carlito. I don't remember the guy's name. I've already forgot. I said his name sensually and it didn't work.
treats his wounds, but suggests finding a hospital as
Yes.
they don't have any medication.
He's gonna turn into a zombie. He's got rabies. Rabies is probably the main course of zombieism in the world. They say if there's gonna be a zombie outbreak, it's gonna be like a strain of rabies.
For rabies, but once
This is
again,
already
Francis
over.
declines to leave the safety of this house. Meanwhile,
Yeah, he's going crazy. He was touched in the basement, so now he wants to like leave his family there to die.
Josh hears something on the radio about a nearby camp, but he is unable to decipher the entire message.
Yeah, he's died. Oh, I wonder if Carlito's there.
The kid then relays this information to his parents that night at dinner, and a heated discussion breaks out. Iris suggests they should leave to find the camp. However, Francis insists
We got to
on staying
find
at
the
house,
camp.
reminding her what they have encountered outside.
We've got to
numerous
save.
times. His brother that
Uh-oh, his brother's there.
she has the hots for. Early
I told you the brother's there. Francis is gonna die, dude. He's going crazy. He's gonna like lock his family up. This is gonna be like maybe there isn't even a zombie apocalypse. He hired people so he can just trap his family here so his wife
Next
can't
morning,
meet
Francis
his
is repairing
brother.
the chicken cage when Josh approaches him and asks to turn on the generator. I want to play PlayStation, mate. Francis
He wants his PS5.
flatly denies his request, which leads to an argument between the two. Francis asks Josh if he can kill to save his family.
Would
the
you
same
kill
way that
to
he
save
did
your
at the
family?
bridge. When the kid boldly replies that he can, Francis takes him to a nearby field to teach him how to use a gun. However, Iris hears the gunshots and approaches the field, only to see Francis torn.
Yeah, that just seems like you're gonna attract zombies. You don't shoot guns unless you need to.
Tormenting Josh in the same manner his father tormented him.
Dude, Francis is just a dick, bro. I don't think Francis is gonna
She's
survive.
about to confront her husband when suddenly several zombies arrive at the spot,
yeah.
presumably due to the loud sound.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be shooting. But now your whole family's gone.
With gunshots, the family then rushes back home with the zombies hot on their heels. They block the doors and run upstairs.
The zombies are hot on their heels. Stick it in. Your credit card, that is.
But the horde of zombies manages to push inside through the door and windows, just as everything looks to be over for the
I like these zombies. They're pretty chill.
Arrives outside the house and lures the zombies away.
Oh, is that the brother? Oh, the brother! Woo! Sexy.
In the morning, Francis heads to a nearby river and discovers that the man who saved them is his
brother. Oh, kill him. He's gonna kill his own brother. You can't get near my hot wife.
In a conversation, it is heavily implied that Josh is actually Diego's son. The two brothers discuss their pasts, during which
Dang, no wonder he's jealous. Why would you steal your brother's? His brother's has Riz, like level 1000, and then he's like, "You're gonna steal her back, even though I've had your sloppy seconds."
Which Diego apologizes for everything and reveals that
I'm very
he came
sorry.
to help them. However,
I've come to save my son, and you too, and my future wife.
Francis is full of ego and declines all
Francis.
the help. He even
Francis is just die, Francis, dude. Let your wife run off with this guy, dude, because you're just annoying.
pulls out his gun and points it at Diego. The latter wants no further confrontation with
I
his
just
brother and
want
prepares to leave, but before he drives away, he leaves.
Look at, he's got a sick truck too. Look at that. Is that like a Toyota? Like, come on, bro. He's got a better truck than you. You had like some crappy Toyota van. This guy's got like a Tacoma going on or whatever that is. A 4Runner. That looks like a Toyota 4Runner with the camping gear and zombie handprints. I've seen that Toyota over at Walmart with the zombie handprints. It says zombie survival vehicle. Come on, bro.
Leaves Francis the map to the northern camp. After Diego leaves, Francis takes the map and prepares to burn it, but changes his mind at the last second. He soon returns home and
his wife's gonna find it, and they're gonna leave it. Just leave this guy, bro.
lies that Diego was already dead by the time he got there. Francis then begins repairing the house and boarding up its windows.
Diego
While Lucas
is
playing,
dead.
He chases
Diego.
a fly that eventually leads him to the basement. He then spots a zombie.
He's got a zombie. Diego, I'm here to save. Oh, so he's gonna take care of his son. So it's just gonna be the mom and the half brother. This is amazing.
Hiding behind a window outside the house. Iris also arrives there and notices
Oh,
that
he's got like flies.
the zombies are getting weaker as the days pass. She realizes that these creatures will soon die out due to a lack of food. And promises Lucas that everything
That guy looks like 80. I think it's dying of old age.
will go back to normal. But unbeknownst to them, Francis is listening from behind the basement
He's gonna feed them so they never go away.
door. Like many angry introverts during COVID, Francis doesn't want this to end. That afternoon, while roaming around the farm, Francis finds a zombie in a similarly weakened
Oh, this guy looks cool. He's gonna die of old age pretty soon.
state and kills it instantly. He then begins to fabricate a story, telling his family that there are several zombies still roaming the farm. It is obvious that he wants to prevent his family from going outside.
This guy's going crazy. Diego, come back! He's got a sick Christmas sweater. I like that Christmas sweater.
While they're eating, Josh reveals that he saw a map in Francis's possession. It has directions to a camp towards the north where they can
Everybody
all be
knows.
safe. Upon hearing this, Francis starts behaving extremely possessively and tries to convince Iris that they should grow their family on the farm.
He doesn't. Diego wants his wife. I will not. This guy's creating a zombie apocalypse just so his wife doesn't get back with his brother. That's crazy, bro.
Like little potatoes. He even suggests that they should plan for another child. However, she refutes his point.
Yeah, she ain't having a child. Look at her. Like, yeah, I'm fed up with this guy.
Their life is no longer normal like it was before. Iris reminds him that he should focus on how they'll survive as their food reserves are dwindling day by day.
You're not gonna
She
survive.
suggests that they should venture out
Maybe you should live off that like 1 gallon of gas you got for your generator to run AC.
and gather food from the surrounding area. This suggestion is enough to ignite Francis's rage and spewing the marital problems that he and Iris have been having.
No. He's like, nothing's worse than divorce in the zombie apocalypse, bro. Look at this guy. He's fed up.
He reveals to their sons that Iris was planning to leave them just
Before the zombie break. This guy's he's gonna leave. She's gonna leave him for Diego. Diego sounds like a cool guy. He's got a cooler truck than you. Like, if you're driving around that minivan, Diego's gonna pull up and swoop your girl. I'm sorry, bro.
before the zombie outbreak began. Iris Iris admits this, stating that she is no longer
That's
happy
true.
with her life. She then asks
That's
her
good.
to hand over the map
Well, now there's a zombie apocalypse. You can just start over, bro.
for the sake of their sons. But in response, Francis takes out the map
He's gonna burn it again.
and burns it immediately.
Oh,
Early the next
man.
morning, Francis goes to the farm to search for food, but finds only sugar cane. He grabs some of it when suddenly
He's gonna have
he
diabetes.
hears gunshots in the distance. It could only mean one thing. There are people nearby.
And
they're fighting
zombies.
zombies. That night, he brings a large piece of wood from the basement, which he uses to block the door
Mm.
and locks it with a chain.
He really won't let his wife go. This seems like it's gonna end bad for Francis, bro. I feel bad for his wife and kids. Like he's going mad, and they're just
Iris and
chilling.
Josh are getting restless due to this increasingly controlling behavior. Josh then touches a sore nerve when
Uh-oh, what is he gonna say?
he states that Francis is just doing the same thing his own father
Diego?
did to him. Unenraged,
This is
Francis
what Diego Diego would have saved us.
hits the youngster. But before things can escalate, they hear a knock.
How's
on
it,
the door.
Diego?
Soon they
Is it Diego? Please be Diego. Diego will save him.
can hear someone identifying himself as a soldier, desperately asking to be let in. Francis declines to help, but Josh removes the wood anyway. An injured soldier named
Oh.
Corquera
Is he gonna die? He's a zombie.
then stumbles inside and begs for medical
Quarantine
assistance. Iris, being a nurse, immediately rushes to help Corquera and asks about his
Corquera.
injuries. The soldier reveals that he is from a nearby camp.
He's all, we're not going to. Oh, you're touching my wife? You're touching my wife?
Apparently, his convoy was on their way back from a supply run when a group of zombies attacked them. Everyone in his group died.
Everyone
leaving
is
him
dead.
as the
But
only
there's food, there's supplies. They could live there longer.
survivor who managed to escape. He was nearly cornered by the zombies, but a man helped and directed him towards the house. Iris
It was Diego. San Diego. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
suspects that this mystery helper must have been Diego. Eventually, Francis agrees to help Corquera, but insists that he
Corquera.
must spend the night
I like
in the
that name.
basement. A few hours later, when everyone is
That's smart. Like, he needs to be quarantined. You shouldn't let people into your house during a zombie apocalypse without quarantining.
asleep, Josh tells Iris that he will leave to find Diego or the camp. He also admits to knowing about his true
Yes,
parentage, but says
I
he
will
considers Francis
find
as his true father. The
Diego, but he's my real father. Francis is not gonna like this, bro.
next morning, Francis finds Corquera having breakfast.
Bro, he's jealousy. This guy's got like zero game, bro. Like he's worried about his wife talking to like well, he is a soldier and you're whatever this is. I don't know.
To Lucas, but notices that his elder son is not with them. He asks Iris about it, but she
I don't know. You went that way.
does not respond. An enraged Francis then rushes to look for Josh, but finds his bedroom's door unlocked.
What was that guy's name?
Realizing that the kid has slipped out of his grasp, Francis flies into a blind rage. Someone knocked this asshole out already. He picks up his hand.
Yeah. Come. Thank you, bro. Zombies. Why aren't you doing your job? When is Diego gonna come and kill a bunch of zombies, and this guy's gonna die in the process, and then they can all run off and be with Diego because he sounds like a great guy.
Hammer heads back to the kitchen and smacks Corquera in the head. The others watching.
He's worse than the zombies. Yeah, get out of there, bro.
Horror as the soldiers'
Hello.
blood is splattered all over the dining table. Francis then
Damn, Francis. I think you screwed up, bro. I don't think this is this is gonna end well for you. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those where it has a bad ending. Zombie movies can do that.
approaches Iris and knocks her unconscious with a vicious punch. When she wakes up, she quickly finds out that Francis has imprisoned her, as well as Lucas in the basement. Meanwhile, Francis is slowly beginning to lose
Yeah, slowly
sanity and
losing his
starts devising
sanity.
sinister plans.
Is he talking to the corpse? That would be kind of cool.
He kills the dog that ate his chicken, cooks its meat, and heads to the basement, dressed in Coquera's
Hungry.
military uniform.
Coquars, quote.
And his family refuses to eat the meat. Francis
He probably thinks it's coquilla.
angrily smashes the plate on the floor. He then reveals that when he was young, his father
At least he didn't eat the human, but that's probably next on the menu.
would punish him if he didn't finish his food. Sometime later, Iris
Oh,
and her younger
he's
son
gonna-
hatch up a plan.
Yeah, they need to get with the son. I hope Diego comes and saves their life. Francis is out of it.
To escape from this godforsaken house.
Yes,
In the next
please.
scene, Francis suddenly wakes up from his nap to Lucas's screams. He quickly
Do it. Diego, come on, hurry up.
rushes to the basement, but as soon as he enters, Iris smacks him with a piece of
Yes, do it.
Sure, he falls on the floor, temporarily knocked out, while Iris grabs the keys.
Temporarily
from him. The mother and
knocked out?
son
Did
finally
he
escape
pull
the
like a
basement.
stick
Shortly
out of his head?
afterwards, Francis comes back to his senses and tries to run after them, but he realizes
Oh,
that
he's
he's in
crying.
the basement alone.
He's a little
and
baby.
begins seeing flashbacks of his father throwing him in here as a punishment. In the meantime, Iris grabs some items, including a
Bro's
blade, and
having
runs outside
flashbacks.
with Lucas. They're about to leave the house.
Oh, Diego or Francis? Who do you think it is? No, it's zombies. It's zombies. The noise brought zombies. But Diego's gonna come. Let's go.
Suddenly, a zombified Diego attacks
Oh no! Diego, come on! You're my hero! This isn't gonna end well. Diego, come on! You are our only hope. No Conky or no Diego. What is this?
This prompts the duo to run back inside the house, but Diego
What's worse, like your dad or Diego? Like maybe you were better off. Maybe Diego will be the hero because he'll be a zombie and eat the crazy dad.
grabs Iris by the leg. When the kid tries to help, Diego attacks him instead. It is at this precarious moment that Francis pops out of the basement to save his family. He manages to kill the zombie, but not before it bites Lucas on the hand. Now
Nope.
they only have
Lucas
two
is
options.
dead.
Either amputate the boy's arm or watch him transform into a zombie.
Yeah,
An emotional
amputate him.
Iris chooses the first option and starts preparing for the gut-wrenching process. Thankfully,
This
Francis
is-
shakes
this
his
is
sense back
pretty
into it and
good.
says they have to find another way.
It
Closer
sucks
to
that Diego had to like die for this to happen though, because Diego was my hero. Like he was. What happened to his truck? Can I have his truck?
have to take the kid to the nearest medical center. For this, Francis rushes to the bridge where he had left their van a few days ago.
More.
Unfortunately, things come to a horrendous end at the bridge. Josh is
Bridge.
strolling there with a gun that he picked from one of the soldiers on his corpses. Francis also soon arrives there and immediately locates his
Yeah, he's dying.
van. However, since he's wearing a military uniform that is covered with blood, he appears to be a zombie. Just as Francis approaches, Josh
Oh, this is a good twist. He's gonna kill his dad.
accidentally pulls the trigger out of fear and hits his father. When
Well,
he finally
good.
realizes what
He wasn't really your father. Your father's dead. He was a zombie too.
he has done, he rushes to ask for forgiveness. Josh confesses that he has always seen Francis as his true father.
Yes.
The latter responds by extending
He probably would have been fine if he didn't go crazy, bro.
his arm and saying that he has always regarded Josh as his own.
You are my son.
Before Francis succumbs
My deadbeat brother who had sex with your mom.
to his injuries, he is able to instruct Josh to take the van and rescue the others. The film comes to an end as
Yeah. That was interesting. There was like a little twist in the end. Nobody knows where the camp is. I don't know if that was a good ending or a bad ending or what. Like, at least the crazy dad's dead. Somebody, it all comes back to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you want me to do more. Please like and subscribe and comment maybe what I should do next. Thank you.